by Kate Fletcher. Today is a really exciting day because this is my first ever collaboration. So I have teamed up with Laura, who is Mrs. Stationery and Stuff, and we are going to bring you Crafter's Choice. Now, in the last 2 weeks, I did do a launch video for this. So if you are wanting to have a look at that video, have a look under playlists. There is a playlist called Crafter's Choice, and all the videos for this collab will go in there. And then you'll be able to get a closer look at what is here and just kind of get an idea of what it's all about. But today's video is actually my creation video, if you like. So it's what I'm going to make with what Laura has sent. So I thought we'd just jump straight into it. So the first thing I need to do is choose one of these patterned cardstocks, because I'm actually going to start off probably not how a lot of people would expect me to, because I think a lot of people know me for cards, and the channel's called Cards by Kate Fletcher, I suppose. Do you know, I like that one. I think I'm going to use this one. Yeah, so I think a lot of people would just automatically think maybe I was going to do card things with the collab. But I've actually decided to start with a box. So I'm going to be using these dies here. These came from Papercraft Society. It's a Helen Griffin Gable End box. I think that's what it's called. It was kind of, was it box 9 or 10, I think? And yeah, I thought this would be a nice start to the Crafter's Choice collab. So I'm going to use that really cute little pad for the patterned paper, and I think I'm going to use my spearmint green tonic card to make the actual box, because I think they go quite nicely together. So let's put this to side for 1 minute. Just grab some card out. So I think what I will do, I'll do as much as I can on camera, but when it comes to the actual die cutting, I think I'm going to pause the video and do that off camera, just because this table wobbles around a lot when I'm die cutting and stamping on films, and I don't want to make you all sick. So I think we'll do as much as we can on the video, but some of it we'll have to take off. So it's going to be the main box. I'm quite intrigued and excited to see what Laura's going to do, and we'll be uploading our videos on the same day. So when mine goes up, hers will go up, so I won't have to wait too long to find out, which is awesome. I think that's going to be okay, actually. And this is actually the tonic trimmer she sold me as well, so I love this trimmer. I think I seem to be on a tonic kick, don't I? I've got tonic paper, tonic trimmer. Oh well. Right, so that's ready to cut those, and then I'm gonna need that one, and that one. So what I'm going to do really quick, I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to cut all these out, and then I will come straight back. Okay, so I have cut all my bits out. I have 2 bits of box, I have 2 end pieces, I have like the roof type things, that's what it reminds me of, and then I have 3 of the long pieces. And I like to use 3 because I like to cover the bottom of the box as well. So let's put this all together. Let's just grab my bone folder. So it's really late. I started getting ready to do this video at 9:30, 9:45 when the baby went to sleep, but next door, or someone around here, was playing really loud music and you could hear it on the video, so I kind of like apologized for that, and I was going to try and just kind of go through with the video anyway, but then the music woke the baby up. So then by the time I'd got her back to sleep and like got myself all sorted again, the music had turned off, luckily. But it is late. It's like 11:30, 11:45, something like that. So you can imagine I am not best pleased. You know, I didn't want to be one of those neighbours though, you know, the kind that goes like knocking on the door saying you turn the music down, because I'm just not that kind of person. But I was close getting to the point, I have to admit, because I was just like, come on, it's late, I've got a baby, whatever. Anyway, so the way I stick this together, I don't know if it's particularly right. I'm going to use my wet glue just because I like to have the bit of wiggle room. But now I've scored all these, I will match this little tab here to this end. But when I do it, I kind of do it with, like, I don't know if you can see, those bits folded and butt the crease lines up. And I'm going to put the glue on this bit here. And then I kind of assemble it as I'm closing it. Hopefully this will make a bit more sense in a second. But I just found it works quite well to do it like that. So I can get right up, get a really good join of that. I'm going to do it that way. There we go, because I want the long flap on the outside, and I'm going to cover that anyway with the Jungle Book paper. So now that's starting to take, I'm just going to go over it with my bone folder. And I've just dropped all the dies on the floor. I am doing so well tonight. So I also really want to thank Laura for agreeing to do this collab for me and with me, because as I say, it's my first one. I've never done anything like this before. I've done like swaps and stuff, but I've never done a collab. And for me, this is like really exciting. And you know, last year, like before I even had YouTube, and there was me watching Laura's channel and being like, oh wow, and now get me, I'm doing a collab with her, so go me. But it was funny, we were texting each other earlier and she was like, oh, are you crafting tonight? I was like, yeah, I'm starting our collab. She was like, oh, am I allowed to ask what you're making? And I was like teasing and saying, oh, I'm gonna not make what everyone will probably expect. And she was like, I'm so intrigued. Hopefully she won't be disappointed with what I do make. Hopefully she will like what I've done, and I really can't wait to see what she's doing either. Let's put the bone folder down there again. Do you know, you've got to love a bone folder. They're just such a useful tool. I can't believe I survived so long without one. So that's that bit done, and now I'm just going to do these flaps. I think the green really works well with the Jungle Book papers as well. Can't get my glue. So if you've watched the launch video as well as this video, tell me in comments, what would you make if you were doing this same collab? Would you do boxes, cards, albums? Like, what would you do, and what would you expect me to do, and what do you expect Laura to do? Especially if you've been following us both for a while, you'll kind of know our styles. You'll know what we kind of normally do. So yeah, let me know in comments, because I'd really love to know. And like, if you're watching this first before you've watched Laura's video, what do you think she's making with all the Jungle Book stuff? There we go. Right, let's start sticking this together and putting the papers on. So I'm just going to close this up. I'm really hoping I am all in shot, because if I get to the end of this video and you can't see anything, I am going to be very annoyed with myself. Okay, let's do the roof. That's what this bit reminds me of though, because it's got like when you're a kid and you draw a roof on a house. It's got like the slopey bits like kids draw for roofs. Just me, maybe? How fun. And it's not going to be long now till we get the Daisy May Papercraft Society box. I cannot tell you how excited I am. I remember like the day I found out we were getting Daisy May, and it was actually Laura that she emailed me, and she was like, oh my god, I bet you're so excited. And I just knew, like, because she said, oh, something about, oh, have you resisted the urge to watch the video or something? And I just knew what she was talking about, and I was like, oh my god, and I got so excited, and I went on Craft Stash and I had to look just to confirm that she was talking about a Daisy May box, and she was. And I haven't watched the video, and I still haven't watched the video. It's really hard because I'm dying to see what's in that box, but I really like the surprise actually, and I like doing my unboxings, and like you get an honest reaction then as well. So, but I know Bex is really excited as well, which is really nice. I've got someone to be excited with. And we've been saying for ages, we keep like emailing each other like between boxes about this Daisy May box that wasn't ever coming, and now we're getting one, and we're very excited. Is anybody else excited for the Daisy May box? I do love these Helen boxes, that I have to say. I do love Helen Griffin dies. They are fabulous. I'm loving the doctor's bag, which wasn't Papercraft Society. That was one I was lucky enough to win. But I am loving that die. And I have had a giveaway on the doctor's bag video that I put up. So that is open till the end of August. So depending when we actually put this video up, you might actually have time to enter that giveaway as well. Look how gorgeous these are. These work so well with this cardstock. Love this. And now obviously I'm using the Gable die for this one, and her gift bag as well. That was a fabulous one. Her first box, she was box number 2, And the gift bag, I've used that a few times as well. Make sure these are all straight. Now, I'm wondering if I'm going to leave this or whether I'm going to like add something to it actually. We'll see in a second. It's nearly done. I'm going to just add a bit of glue in at the edges. But I didn't want all the glue squidging out, so I didn't go right up to the edge. But now it's like not held properly. That is so cute. Do the ends up so you can see. Look how cute that is. Love it. It's still drying, so it's still a little bit wet. Should have used double-sided tape really, I suppose. Oh well, it'll be alright. So I'm like just wondering whether to use these as like a mat and add something else, or whether to just leave them as they are. But I quite like that, I have to say. Okay, so I think that's actually all dry because I actually turned the camera off just for a minute so I could make sure it was all stuck. But I think that's dead cute. See, and that's why I decorate the bottom, because then you can't see the join. So now we have the question, do we add to it or do we leave it as it is? So I think I might add some of the toppers to it. I quite like the Jungle Book Buddies one. If I can get that out the thing. So I think we'll use that one. Not sure where though. Maybe in the middle. That might be nice. And anything else? I might just use that one. Could use special day. In fact, what I think I'm going to do is take the 2U off, punch through it, thread some twine or something through and just tie it on, but not as a tag, just as a decoration. So I'm going to have a look and see what else I can use to decorate these up. So let's put this one in the middle first. Learnt my lesson, so this time I'm going to go all the way to the edges with the glue. Gonna leave a little border, I think. Hold that down. So that's pretty cool. It's just moved. That'll be alright. And then I think I'm going to get some green and white baker's twine to thread that. Okay, so I've got my green and white baker's twine. I'm going to use my X-cut punch just to make a small hole in the top. Try not to get my head in shot and hope it doesn't move around too much. Okay, just use a little bit of this. So we didn't set any rule that I can remember about like not using stuff out our stash. So I'm pretty sure it's alright to use this baker's twine. I don't think it was a exclusive thing that we could only use what was sent. And if I've got that wrong, I'm really sorry, Laura. I'm going to blame that it's now gone midnight, so my brain, it is not working. So I think that'll look really nice threaded through there as like just to keep it shut or whatever. I'd kind of like to add something else as well, but I'm not really sure what. But that's cute, isn't it? Do you know, I think I'll leave it as that. I think that's well cute. In fact, I could just put some bling on the handle, maybe. Maybe I'll just do that to finish. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to use my special pearls because the box is for a special person. And I'm kind of looking at these ones because I think they're quite a good match actually. So let's see. Yeah, I think these light green ones, if I just put 3 here and 3 the other side, and I think that will just finish it off a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah, happy with that. Very happy with that. There we go. So that is the first thing that I've made as part of the collab. I don't think I'm saying that right, am I? It's collab, not collab. Collab. Do apologise. I'm sure there'll be people out there laughing at me, but do you know what? I am who I am. So that's the first thing. Well, let's see what else I can come up with. Just tidy these away. So what do you think? Cute or what? Right, let's see what else I can do. I've just realised I actually need another box for something. So it seems an ideal time to break into this. So this is the other die set that I won from Craft Stash. It's still Simply Made Crafts and I haven't ever opened it. So now seems the perfect opportunity to have a go. This creates a 2-inch favour box apparently. So let's have a little look in here. Well, okay. So it does need the large Big Shot again. Let's just get this open. Looks like a cute little box though, doesn't it? I think again I'll do the cutting off of camera and then just do the assembling with you. That seems like the best idea. Noisy, sorry. Right, let's make sure we've got all the bits and pieces. So it should be 13 dies. So we have one big one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have got all the bits, so that's good. So I think we're gonna cut the die and then we'll have a look at the mats and layers. So let's have a look at paper. Right, so these are the papers that we have left to play with after making the first box. Quite like that one. Not going to ruin the scenic ones to make the box. Then we have blue. Okay, so it's between these two. I think I want to try this one actually. So I'm going to go and cut this bit out and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've just run that through my big shot. So let's see how this has come out. Look how cute that is. But look how these bend though. That's the only thing about these dies. They do seem to bend. I haven't got my bone folder, so I need to go and get that. But I think it's really clever the way they managed to put score lines into the dies. And you know, I'm not sure, like, it's great that it comes with all these bits for mats and layers. I'm not convinced I'm actually going to use them because I think this is pretty on its own. So is it obvious like where everything goes? Just that folds there. My goodness. Does it kind of go like that? Kind of looks like could be right. Or does that go inside? No, I actually think it goes with the patterned ones on the outside. Well, at least that's what I'm going to do it, because I think that looks really cute with those on the outside. And actually, I'm not going to add that much to this because look how cute that box is. Isn't that adorable? So I'm just going to get some glue and glue this all together, I think, and we'll go from there. So I think I'm just going to put glue on these bits and stick the big square to these and hope for the best. Just make sure I get a good edge. Just hold those in place for a minute. This is why I need like an extra set of hands, because what would be really helpful is if I could put this down now and go at it with the bone folder just to make sure, but I know if I do that something's going to pop out of place and I don't really want that to happen. But I have got a good edge both sides. Just trying to use my thumb while I hold it. Don't know if I'm sure, I hope I am. But this is going to be a really, really cute little box. And yeah, you can probably make these yourself, but it's so much easier and quicker with a die set. Like, I am getting slightly converted to these die sets. Like, I never really saw the point of them before, but now I've actually used them, I'm kind of thinking, okay, I do see why they would have a use. And I might have to buy a few. I want to revisit actually. There was, I think, the first Papercraft Society box that I got, that was Helen. One of the dies, it did that Gable box actually that I did earlier, but I think it did a mini album at the same time. So I need to revisit that because that would be awesome to have a go at, actually. And I've just seen that they've announced that Helen is the October Papercraft Society box, and I believe, like, I really try not to look, but it's getting more and more hard because they just flood social media with like everything that's in the box, and I get that they need to sell the boxes and that, but for people like me who don't want to see it, it's kind of like, oh, okay. And it's inevitable you'll see. But anyway, I've seen that the dies in the October box make a Christmas cracker, so I'm a little bit excited by that. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's going to be pretty awesome, and I will be fully making my own crackers this year. Okay, so that kind of looks like it goes on there actually, and then closes. So let's put a bit of glue on these tabs and see. Good experiment for how idiot proof these dies are as well, because I tell you, if anyone's going to mess it up, it will be me. So if I can get this right, anyone can get it right. Just hold this in place. And there's still stuff left over to make some more bits and pieces. So I'm just thinking what we can do. I kind of want to do something with those scenery, the scenery type cardstock, but they're like A4 size, and I'm trying to think what I can do that's like A4 size, because I don't want to chop into them. I don't want to ruin them. That's the problem. Maybe I'll look at, maybe I could do another theatre card and just chop them down a little bit and use them as the background. Don't actually know. I might give it a go actually. Right, so then that's going to close there. That's actually dead cute. Look at that. I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm not going to add decoration to that because I think that is adorable. I might put, I need something to fasten it though, don't I? Wonder if I could make, don't want to do a belly band. Maybe I could get some nice ribbon and just like tie the top. Mind you, now it's actually staying shut. Maybe I don't, oh no, look, it's popping up. What can we do to keep that in place, I wonder? Because there's definitely not a fastener there, is there? I wouldn't say there's anything there that's going to make a fastener. Maybe just tie some ribbon around it. Maybe I'll just do that. But I'm quite happy with that little box. I think that's dead cute. Right, so that's the second thing I've made for the collaboration, is a jungle box. Little diddy box. Very, very cute. So let's tidy these bits away. And then I will come back and we'll see if we can come up with anything else. Right, so here's what I'm thinking. See, these two are gorgeous, but I really don't want to cut them. So I don't think I'm going to use them this time, but I am going to keep hold of them because in the future I'll probably do a scrapbook layout with them. And then I'll like show it on my scrapbooking playlist, but they're too nice to cut. I just can't bring myself to do it. Sad but true. I can't cut them down. They're too nice. So I'm putting them to one side. But what I am going to do, I am going to do the theatre set card. And I'm going to use some of these papers. And then the Helen Griffin dies I've just used had some like leaf dies in. So I might use those to cut out things like these. to decorate the front, and then I can use the toppers that are here on the card itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the card on video, but I'm going to do it on fast forward, so you'll be able to see me putting it together, but I will speed it up to try and save a bit of time on the video. But also there is a theatre set card video if you go into playlists, and it will be under fun fold cards. It's a recent posting, it went up Tuesday this week, but yeah, that's why I'm not going to show this one in normal speed. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so that is my theatre set card with the jungle set papers. I think it's come out really well. I'm really happy with it actually. It's really pretty and cute, and I am sure it will be loved by the person I have made it for. So that is it for my side of the collaboration. 2 boxes and a card. I think that the papers and cardstock went quite far. There's still some left, believe it or not, which I will do stuff with in the future, I think. But for now, I think that's more than enough to be going on with. I've got people in mind for these bits and pieces already, so hopefully they will like them. And I have really enjoyed this. It's been so much fun. It's been fun taking myself out of my comfort zone and thinking, right, what else can I do? And it was really fun not knowing what I was going to have to craft with either. So next month we're going again. I've sent some bits to Laura and she will be putting up a video kind of in September. I will link her channel in the description box of this video so you can go over and have a look and see what she's come up with for this collaboration. I'm really excited to see what she's done. Like, it could be an album, it could be a journal. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to do, but I'm really excited to find out. So I hope you've enjoyed this collaboration. Let me know what you think in comments. Let me know what you think of these bits in comments. If anybody wants to do a collaboration in the future, just drop me a little email. So yeah, really chuffed with how this has gone. So I'll be back soon with more videos. Don't forget to go and check out Laura's channel and see what she's made, and I'll see you soon. So thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.